Stop streaming, goddamn. Now we start the streaming. And then there won't be screaming. Hello, hi, hello. Are we there? Yes. Hey everyone, Brian Zane here. R. Felix Finch to my right. And right in front of us, we're playing WWF Wrestlemania Steel Cage Challenge 25th Anniversary Edition. Felix, show them the controller. Show the people the controller.
Ooh.
Yes, it's a very arcade-looking thing. We've got the box here, 25th anniversary.
Yep, we got IRS, Randy Savage, many superstars. No Hulk Hogan to be seen though.
Yeah, he is conspicuous in his absence. I'm so confused right now by my my live dashboard. It's like giving me two different conflicting messages. So
refreshing. Let me go check YouTube on my phone.
Where are we at? I may have double punched in a moment of panic. Are we live, pal?
Let's see. Live stream is offline. So I think you double punched.
Okay. Well, what the fuck then? Because right now it says that we are recording and we are currently streaming. Alright, you know what? We're going to do this over, pal. Alright, I think we have the problem fixed now. I got a little too antsy and I double punched, so I was very confused as to what was going on. But we're here now. Hi, hello. And we're going to play WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. It is a port. It's packed nicely into this little controller gimmick. And we're going to play it now. I had never actually, we played this once, years ago.
Our first video game episode with Nintendo games.
Yeah, and I remember none of this.
I remember that I was the Mountie and you were Roddy Piper until the Mountie won.
Yeah, that's what happened. It was, Intercontinental title revenge. So you look at the controls, and I'm going to look at these while you play. And we're going to just have some fun with this. Here we are.
Why is it offline? Well, let's see. Make sure you have to go to the new one. So, that's not the right app. So many apps on my phone. I've got to.
Yeah.
Got to make sure I don't press it. So let's see. Refreshing. It has it as offline now.
That's so weird.
But then the people started showing up.
This sucks. What's going on?
Okay, now it has it as live now. So
it's live. Are we live?
Well, it's like, let's see.
No active stream.
It shows me live stream offline, but
it's so confusing. But the chat is live.
Yeah, like I don't know like the gap between when it cut on and cut off. Because I don't know how much time there is between the two.
It's usually not that much of a delay. So he says some people are saying
they're saying it's offline.
Yes. One person says yeah, but other people say no. This is so confusing. Okay. We're gonna stop this. Stop recording. Alright, take 3. I think I figured it out. The problem was I was trying to simultaneously stream and record on OBS, and it worked fine last time we did this, last week, and for some reason now that's not like the case. So yeah, that was kind of fucked, but we're here now. Sorry about all that. Anyway, Steel Cage Challenge, you know what the fuck it's about. Felix, start playing.
Alright, finally, now that we're online. Yeah, by the way, plug and play in case you haven't seen. And one-on-one, tag team, and WWE Championship. Oh, they changed it to E.
So wait a minute, you can have just a basic singles match or just for the belt. Okay.
What I do like is that they have the new school WWE, the new old school WWE logo.
Well, in doing that, they kind of made everything look asymmetrical. Like you see, there's just this dead space to the right of the logo now, where the F used to be. So now it's not centered.
Well, maybe it is centered because WrestleMania isn't centered.
No, it's definitely off center. Like I'm just looking at the screen right now here on the laptop. It is off center, and that is that concerns me. That irks me greatly.
So easy or medium or
just do easy. Let's fucking let's build
right. It's Steel Cage Challenge. I'm doing a cage match, player.
What in the fuckity fuck is going on?
All right. So player 1. So the options we have are Ultimate Warrior, Razor Ramon, IRS,
what is happening?
Roddy Piper, Sid Justice, Bret Hart, Randy Savage,
Okay.
Ted DiBiase, Jake Roberts, The Undertaker. Yeah, so again, conspicuous in his absence, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
so
so confused by what's going on with this thing.
let's see. How about I'll be the bad guy?
All right.
And apparently, computers say be Bret Hart.
Yeah, well, you can't do two-player with this. They didn't manage to program two of these stupid controllers. I've never liked arcade controllers growing up, like going to an arcade and playing those, like the joysticks. Those have never enjoyed that. And this is like that experience, but cheaper because these are not made as durably as an actual like arcade machine.
Press A to continue.
Why is Hogan not in the game? Well, this port came out in 2017, which is when Hogan was in the thick of being persona non grata. So, yeah, I don't blame them for taking him out of this game.
Oh, ran me right into the steel wall, Bret Hart.
Mike Hathaway asked if he thought this was Bed Bath & Beyond. No, he got it at GameStop. All right, I gotta look at the instructions while Felix plays here. Foundation and basics. Okay, A, which is the first one, is punch, headbutt, blah, 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 blah. Tag out. That's good to know for tagging. I want that. Kick, scoop, slam. A and B is throw, elbow drop, or drop kick. A and B is Irish whip. B and down is pin. How you doing over there?
Trying to get up.
I can't tell who's Razor Ramon and who's Bret Hart.
Bret Hart has the shorts.
Okay, why is Razor
So-
wearing a
so-
shirt?
so-
It's
so-
the
sorry,
vest.
sorry.
It's the vest.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
vest. I was like, why is he wearing like a romper?
Oh.
Also, by the way, there's like no audio. And the way we had this set up is not through the TV directly; it's through our Elgato. And so, if you're not hearing any audio of the game, that's probably why. Because it's the two-prong composite. 199 super chat. Aaron Sherwood asks, "What do you think of the 24/7 title?" I'm all for it, honestly. I know a lot of people are pissed about it. I think the design is atrocious. It's so bad and was made, like, clearly made last minute. I don't think that's a Wildcat belt design. But,
It reminds me of that one indie belt.
yeah. So, you know, I like the idea of a mid-card title or a lower mid-card title. I've been saying for years, you know, there's a lot of guys who just don't have anything to do and are never going to be in contention for championships.
Hey, there was an immediate black champion.
What?
There was an immediate black champion. Titus O'Neil won it first.
That's true. That's true.
Two of them, because our truth left with it at the end of the night.
Man, it's very progressive. But no, the fact that there's so many people in the mid card who are doing nothing right now, give them something to do. You know, that used to be the European Championship and the light heavyweight title and the hardcore title filled that gap. And so for years you've had this just kind of like dead sea of mid card, lower mid card who's never going to get any kind of push like that. So give them a fucking belt, yeah. Why not?
Which button is Climb the Cage?
That's a good question. Climb the Cage is... It's not showing? Oh, wait, hang on. Flying tackle, shoulder butt. What the hell? I swear I'm not seeing anything about how to climb the cage in this game manual.
In a game that's called Steel Cage Challenge.
Yeah, wait, one of the ways to win is by escaping. You think you would just do that.
Fine, you know, I'm just trying to freaking pin you.
Wrestling game.
Down B, right?
Down B is pin. Yeah,
There it
you
is.
got him. One.
Two.
Oh, I don't like that layout.
Three.
Oh, you got him. I think you got him.
I think so.
You got
Yes. All right.
Dun, 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 dun. So is that pretty easy? A, B, B down pin. Press A repeatedly to kick out. Yeah, it's weird. You can look at this again, but I swear to God, I don't see any instruction on how to climb the cage. I'm gonna guess up B, maybe. Okay. My turn. A for a rematch. Well, I don't want a rematch. I say B then. Press the start to play. You walk directly into the cage to climb it. Interesting. Boomerang is a good question. Is Miz getting Elias? Yeah, I can see that because he was, you know, it's like Elias. I'm getting kind of into and invested in Miz as a babyface, and you know, but he needs to win. Oh, there you go. That's a bit of an echo here. So yeah, he needs wins to get over as a babyface still, because he was a heel for a long time. He needs to start winning back up his new attitude, and yeah, Miz is not winning right now, so that's annoying. Like, turn him heel. Why bother making him babyface if you're gonna fucking just make him not do anything with him? Who's gonna be the equivalent of Godfather's Ho to win the title? I'm sure we're gonna get a lady or two as a champion, but it's not gonna be some like, who's this lady? What console is this? It's the WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge console. It's a self-contained plug-and-play that you just plug in with your AV cables. Anyway, one-on-one, easy. Let's just do a regular match. I'm gonna not live life on the edge here. Ooh, Jacob the Snake up against the Undertaker. Here we go. And go. There we go. From Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in. Wait, 20 pounds. The Undertaker. There we go. Ugh, God, these models do not look good. Actually, I don't know. The more I think about it, Snake, he looks. At least he's not wearing, like, you know, the issue of being the same colors makes it kind of distracting as well. And because of like the refresh rate or something in this game, when it plays back on our television, it looks kind of like more interlaced or de-interlaced or something. It's hard to really make things out, but it plays back fine here, it seems. You know what? Undertaker here looks kind of like Stalker DDP. I just realized. Oh, big ol' slam! Gonna stomp. Gonna stomp. Oh shit! Oh shit! Flying cross body. Jake just did. That was incredible. Didn't know Jake had that shit in him. Big body slam by Taker.
Hey, you never know what Jake had in him at this time.
Why do they re-release this of all games? I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question. I feel there's more iconic NES games that they could have re-released or poured on, but I guess WrestleMania Steel Challenge it is.
Yeah, it's the 25th anniversary, so.
But that probably means there's only been 24 years or something since the first WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. Get up.
I think Drake Maverick is going to be the Crash Poly of the 24/7 title.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like I said, I do find it interesting that Mick Foley was like, so the third hour is going to get interesting, despite it being a 24/7 title. He put an odd emphasis on the third hour.
Well, yeah, I don't know. That confused me too. I'm a fucking idiot. I lost on easy mode. But no, I feel like that could be, yeah, it's a third hour exclusive belt, which is really weird. Or he said, you know, oh, because I am now talking to you at the top of the third hour, then we are going to do this thing. I think that's what he meant, unless there's some official word saying that at least on Raw it's a third hour exclusive belt. So does that mean that it's like only a second hour exclusive belt on SmackDown? How's that going to work? But yeah, no, I love the idea of the 24/7 thing, and I know people are like, well, how are they going to do hardcore stuff? Like, I think they can be goofy and stuff. You know, I think the 24/7 era really showed you can be silly with the hardcore and still have it get over. Because they were doing goofy shit during the 24/7 era.
It's like, and house show titles would be great. Oh, let's see. Oh, nice pairing.
Oh yeah, house show. Exactly. It works so well as a house show title. You know, I don't see anything wrong with that. I think it's like, yeah, Lance Storm was complaining on Twitter yesterday. I know, Lance Storm complaining on Twitter? Go on. No, really. He said, like, oh, yeah, it's 11 championships in the main roster. Like, yeah, but how fucking huge is the main roster right now? Again, some of them are doing nothing. Not even, like, being on main event, nothing. And that's bad.
Yeah, because, like, main event for a while, was, like, the Ryder and Hawkins show. Which Ryder and Hawkins are the tag team champions, and they're involved ancillary. Like, they're being mentioned as, like, oh, hey, look, these guys are fighting for the right to face them.
Right.
But we don't see them at all.
Yeah.
And then again, they.
Oh shit, Randy Savage. He heard you talking trash about Elizabeth. He came running. I also like this like long tight Savage. This is not, you know.
And this is and DiBiase, like not to be confused with Sid Justice the way he looks here.
He looks very similar. And did you see the control crowd tag?
I did not see it. Like
It's A. It's A.
Oh, it's A. Okay. So if I go to the.
I like how when they're not legal, they're in grayscale. That's so weird. It's like we live in the Phantom Zone here on the outside where you're not legal.
Oh, okay, cool. So, do I just press A or? How much of a tag when it keeps moving? Stay in your goddamn corner.
Yeah, stay in your corner. Fuck.
Okay.
Hey! Whoa! That's so weird. Like he steps through it, like he's turning black and white as he's crossing the plane. That's so freaky.
All right.
Thoughts on the Trailblazers? Well, better luck next year.
Huh?
Oh, because they got.
Oh, the basketball team.
Yes. They got mollywomped. By. What was it? Thunder? Yeah, I think it was the Thunder. I don't know. Boombox Brock was awesome, dude. I love Boombox Brock.
Boom. Oh, the way he was holding the briefcase.
Oh yeah, that makes this whole thing worth it, in my opinion. Is Brock Lesnar holding the briefcase like a fucking boombox? The Warriors, thank you. It shows you how little I've paid attention to this whole fucking thing.
Oh. Sid Justice looking like Ric Flair here.
He does. He's got the Flair hair, totally.
and he's wearing red. I know the limitations of color, but I swear those are red trunks and boots.
Mm-hmm. It's so interesting that the design of the wild card belt, or the 24/7 belt, is just so bad. Like I can see it's got kind of like the old school like look to it. It's like inspired the green, kind of like the old World Championship belt. And the side plates look really fucking horrific. I like how you just like ran in the corner there and just fell.
These controls are not great.
I like how rigid you are. It's like you're a toy. You're planking. Why aren't you getting up? That turnbuckle shot just knocked you the fuck out.
Okay, there you all right, cool. Oh, no. Come on.
The Randy Savage avatar of the sprite in the corner with his face looks like fucking Jeff Lynne from ELO.
There's a nice modern reference for you. The Electric Light Orchestra. Well, I mean, there's the Electric Daisy Carnival going on right now.
That's right. I remember when Biggs and I went to Money in the Bank a few years ago when they were in Vegas. I remember that being a thing where it's like EDC was happening at the same time.
Oh shit! I just threw him out the ring.
God damn. That was not just Savage. That was oh shit! It would have made more so much sense if Vicious was in the ring at the same time.
Yeah, no, the Vicious is Savage's tag partner.
I like how you did that, though. You team them together. It's like you're predicting the future of 1999 WCW.
Well, what's funny is the computer did that.
Oh, man, this computer's on point.
Well,
you're going to see ELO in June? Awesome. I want to see them.
I didn't know they still toured.
Well, it's billed as Jeff Lynne's ELO, which basically means it's him and a bunch of studio musicians. Like, the original band is not there anymore.
Okay, that makes more sense. Boom. I see.
Oh no, Tommy Oliver's belt was stolen? No. Thoughts on Ashley Massaro's death? It's sad. That's pretty much all I can say about it. And like
I almost said a terrible joke.
Okay. Having just seen that affidavit though that explains how she was like drugged and raped in Kuwait, like that's fucked. Did you read that story?
I did.
It's not good. Yeah. Now you are.
I'm Ted DiBiase.
Okay.
So I'm Black Flair. I'm Black Trunks Flair.
Yeah. Right. See, I think there's a slight difference in the shade of the color of the hair.
Yeah. DiBiase is slightly browner or oranger or however you want to describe that color. Okay. Cool. 1,
1,
2,
2.
Man, this is a long count. 3.
Hey.
There it
I also
goes.
like how the 3 is like you barely see it. Wow. Doodly-doodly-doo-doo. Oh, Conehead wants to know what your thoughts are on the Blues.
Okay, well.
Are we gonna get serious now? You just have this big sigh, like, oh, I gotta say some shit. People might not like what I gotta say here about the Blues.
Oh man, no. It's like that's the thing is, the Blues are playing as the better team. The Sharks are getting frustrated. Like right now, the Blues are leading 3-2 in the series, so the Sharks need to come back from a 3-2 deficit, which we've done before. We have done it even this series. And again, these are two teams famously known for choking, both the Blues and the Sharks. So I'm
word for it.
So I'm very much hoping that my Sharks pull out of this. But I mean, if the Blues do go on, they deserve to go on. It's been rough because the Sharks have been shooting early, but the Blues have gotten those couple early goals in, and then that's just gotten into the headspace of the Sharks. Plus, Pavelski with another concussion this playoffs. It's just, it is rough. We need a win, and yeah, even as a Sharks fan, I will agree that hand pass was questionable at best, and at absolute worst, it was a hand pass that should have been called. But again, it's rough. I don't know why the play was unreviewable. That was weird, but. Yeah, man, I am not very happy with the way this round of the playoffs is going so far.
Hockey talk on Wrestling with Regret.
So Felix plays for the team. No, we as in Felix has an emotional investment because that team has been around since. I grew up in Sacramento, and San Jose got a team very early on in my life. We as in the team I am supporting.
Yeah, we.
This is the Royal We.
Yeah. The Royal We. Well, what's more disappointing, Lesnar winning or the briefcase? or Lesnar winning the briefcase.
Now, I really hope that they didn't do like what they said they did.
Do it now.
Their sources saying that basically everybody was told that Ali was winning.
Really?
And even the guys in the actual match weren't told about Lesnar until like right before they went out.
That's kind of fucked. Hey, IRS, the fuck you doing? Getting you.
Yeah, like I said, see, they're just like running away.
Oh, that's cool. I know that now.
Cool. Now we know you can call him buckle.
Ah! Well, fuck you. IRS, what are you doing? Thank you, Jesus. Ah! Stomp, stomp, stomp for justice. Now Savage is back and boom. No, can I not climb this turnbuckle then? Oh, fuck. You had second thoughts. One to the well, one too many times, brain. Yatta. I can't believe it's so weird to know that like Gorilla Monsoon was calling matches for the company as late as '98.
Really?
Yeah, he was like doing stuff like Shotgun Saturday Night. And stuff.
I forgot Shotgun Saturday Night was still a thing in the late '90s.
Oh yeah, oh god, that was my shit. Was Shotgun Saturday Night? Because at the time I was just getting into wrestling. I would fucking try and watch any way I could. Oh, fucking shit, that fucking flying move.
I did.
IRS fucking.
He has hops.
I know, gonna shut the fuck. Oh yeah, who cares about Ali? Look at what IRS is doing here. ALI, and we're like, get in it. Oh, whatever. I'll do it again if I have to.
Every video game dirt. He clearly did not do every wrestling video game.
No, but I mean, he did a lot of the classics and stuff. Oh, God bless it. All right, whatever. Sid Justice is also kind of fun.
But I think we did do every game that he did.
Yeah, we did. There was nothing that. Yeah. Come on, down B. Cool.
Look. Oh wow! I don't know what that was. I think that was a crossbody.
Yeah. All right.
All right, IRS. It is tax time.
Justice for IRS, money, law.
What are the cannibals?
Well, let's see here. What can we talk about? We are really excited for Vegas this weekend. Going for StarCast and Double or Nothing. We got a table. I think we can walk right into the conference area on Friday and Saturday. We're pretty much in the front row.
Oh, we got an immediate one again?
Yeah.
and this time with reservation?
Yeah, I did it in time. Come on, down B. Down B. Down B.
Go towards the head.
Okay. He's just dead. Let's take a...
He dead!
Down B. Down B.
At the same time. Right hit.
Oh, that's so stupid. All right, hold on.
Oh, were you trying to hit down then B?
No, I was just trying to like, what the fuck, you kick right back up? Fuck off. There we go. That's what it was.
1, 2,
2,
3.
Hey, I won. Lars hasn't made his in-ring debut because he needs to train. No, that's not it at all. If he still needed to train, he wouldn't be on television at all. He wouldn't have made it NXT. Let's see here. Anyway, what else is going on? Yeah, we just got. I'm going to be involved in as little as one, as many as 2 panels. Right now, one of them's kind of like, we don't know scheduling wise, and when they get into town, who really knows what's gonna happen. But right now, the confirmed one is the WrestleCrap panel on Saturday morning at the Tuscany. And I'll be on stage with R.D. Reynolds, Blake Braxton, Jordan Michigan, who's a writer for WrestleCrap, Bill Apter, and the Blue Meanie. We're all going to be on stage. I think Matthew's also part of that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get Roddy Piper a WWF championship.
So yeah, it's going to be a star-studded cast. We're going to be talking about some of our favorite bad storylines and characters, like our guilty pleasures, so to speak.
Ah, yeah. Let's take a look. Take a look at that, Bret Hart. Yeah. Oh. God. Wait, these are 2 Canadians going at it.
Yeah. Also, your accent, your voice needs work.
Yeah. I am not good with many accents.
Well, see, the thing was, Piper never even did a Scottish accent when he was talking. He was just Piper the Saskatoonian.
It was just fast talking.
Yeah. NES games were capable of more decent graphics. They were, but not here. Not in this game.
Look at the box. When did this game come out?
Well, 25 years after 2017. So that math.
Oh, does it say on there like?
Someone do the math for me.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Yeah, I think it's got cat A. Try to mash it. Yeah, A's the button.
And Grease is the word. It's the word of the world. It's got groove. It's got feeling.
Woo!
Yee!
LJN equals laughing, joking, numbers. 92, thank you.
But what other Nintendo games came out in '92? I'm very curious, like, what we're comparing here.
Did, like, WCW's game come out that same year? I think it did. Okay, oh, I don't understand. I've never understood why, like, there's 2 health meters. Is it like a momentum boost or something? That's weird. Or they couldn't fit the entire health bar, so it's like, this is check.
Oh, I got thrown out.
Damn. Fucked you up.
Hey, come on, you can't win by count out.
You can't win the belt by count out. Whoop. Would I still watch WrestleMania if the match results were spoiled? Maybe?
No love for Hot Rod.
Alright, well, I will try it. I will obey. Okay, shut up. Oh, here comes...
Oh, wait. Is that construction people?
Can you do?
Alright. Okay, Brian has to go be an adult real quick. So let's...
Oh, cool. Thank you. Okay, well, that's for later.
But then, how are we gonna film our commercials?
I think it's for tomorrow. Okay, I'll take over.
All right. There it goes.
But shh. I gotta kind of like I have to press my knees against and kind of keep the console pinned down that way. Because if I'm holding it like that, it's too much. It's hard to control. Come on. Yeah. Talk sounds angry. Yep. Boosh! Man. Fuck you up.
Let's see. I was thinking, why the heck are the Road Warriors? Why the heck is the Road Warriors are the boss when they were never heels in the WWF?
Oh, the old WCW game, I think. Or, I don't know. No, it was the WrestleFest. It was the WrestleFest game. The WrestleFest is a game I never really got into either, but I'd like to. Thoughts on Money Inc. as a tag team and where they rank. And then, whoop! He just like ran the hell out of there. He dove out of the ring. I don't know. I didn't really I haven't seen a lot of Money Inc., so I couldn't tell you. But I like what I see of them. Whee! Oh, what the
Wow, that was nowhere close.
It's so weird that they would have that. Like, you can only hit them in a certain place? How's that even work?
Yeah, by the way, these controls are clunky as hell.
Well, I feel like I'm having more fun with this than I ever did with like pro wrestling, for example.
Oh, is that the weird one where it's just like...
No, it's Starman, a winner's here.
That one. Okay, yeah.
We cover 1,
2, come on. Ah!
If there's a way to do finishes in this game, I don't know it. 1,
2, 3.
Yeah, took one more punch.
So is there at least a belt or something? Or because this was set under WWF Championship.
Yeah, let's see what that means. Here's your winner, Piper.
From Glasgow, Scotland.
I don't want to do a fucking rematch. Stop.
Oh,
it's a gauntlet.
Oh, is that what it is?
I was so confused. Like,
okay.
Does the instructions tell you what that mode is?
It says WWE Championship. Player takes on a ladder of computer opponents in order to win the WWE Championship title.
Oh, okay. I thought
this mode has a set difficulty.
Well, there you go. Tis the gauntlet mode. See, and this is easy to tell who's who because one's red and one is blue. Doobie-doo.
No finishers. You beat everyone to get a pose screen with the belt.
Oh, great.
Shadow, a WBF bodybuilder. Oh yeah, it's out on digital now. When are we doing Fighting with My Family?
Oh, whenever. I don't know. I got a lot of shit going on, man. Oh, big splash. Oh, you missed it. Boom. Look at that. Nope, I thought I had it. You know what's weird is that this game has the arcade controls, but I don't think it was ever an arcade game. Like, it was an NES game.
No, the one that would have made sense is WrestleMania.
Yeah, right.
Which was an arcade game. Or WrestleMania the arcade game.
No.
Which obviously was an arcade game.
Man, it's in the name. But yeah, I'm sure when that game reaches its 20th anniversary, it'll also get a port, or has it?
That one I enjoyed.
That was like 94?
Maybe. Let me take a look.
Yeah, or 95. I'm going to guess 95. Because that game definitely needs to be ported. Dun, 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 dun. How many hours a day do I spend editing? Well, when I do edit, it can be a pretty time-consuming process. Like, I'd say it takes about a day to edit like a full video, whether it be a pay-per-view review or a long form.
Okay, so it came out on the arcade in 95 and on Super NES in 95.
There you go.
And Genesis 95, so.
So 95. 95. Ah! Get your breath back, Piper. What are my thoughts on Lesnar winning? It's frustrating, the whole, like, Jesus. It's frustrating, the 7 guys killing themselves so Lesnar can saunter in. It's disappointing from like a fan perspective, but it's also like that's the desired reaction if you're supposed to not like it. And I know people don't like that response. And the say, I was like, well, it's bad writing. Or you're not. It's like, I know you're not supposed to like it. It's like, well, it's just one of those things where how many people are just getting worked, you know?
Yeah, because like wasn't the sheets like saying also Lesnar's going to...
What the fuck is Sid doing? He's like dropped 8 elbows and I'm dead.
I like that the computer is as bad at this game as you are.
Come on. No.
Let's see, who haven't I been yet? Yeah, I'm not doing that gauntlet shit.
Yeah, that's annoying. If they make Marine 7, who should be the new lead? I said, man, in fact, I am doubling down on this. We need to see a John Triton return to the series where it's like he shows up as a secondary character or something where it's like first Shawn Michaels character, Luke Trapper, and at one was pinned down by all these insurgents or whatever, and like just when he's all hope is run out, all of a sudden fucking like flamethrower from the side like takes half of them out, and like John Triton comes busting in with all the face paint like he did in the first scene of the first movie, and just fucking guns them all down. And it's like he's a little older, a little wiser, a little more insane, and we've got a fucking buddy cop thing with Triton and Trapper.
Suddenly,
what? Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's why I'm hoping that Brock like does not win off of his opportunity.
That would be kind of a relief. See, I like these two models here because there's like clear cut. You know exactly who's who. Nothing confusing about it. Oh, big lariat by the dead man.
Yeah, I've got those arcade fingers developed. I used to go to Aladdin's Palace when I was stationed in the Navy.
An arcade.
Yes, it was an arcade chain.
Mm.
Anyone else here remember Aladdin's Palace? Nope.
Any Aladdin's Palace fans here? Eh? No, but it was.
Don't you hate when you go to the DDR machine and there's already a quarter on the screen?
There is a restaurant. There's an arcade. I'm hungry, folks. I'm saying restaurants on the brain. But no, there was an arcade chain in Oregon and southern Washington called Wonderland. I think there's still a few locations around, but like it's obviously not as big as it was. But yeah, I went to Wonderland a few times for birthday parties. That was the shit. Like only a nickel a game. That's fucking dope.
A nickel a game.
Nickel a game, man. Nickel games. It was heaven. What do I think about pot pulling a double or nothing? I don't know. It's I don't like. I don't believe it to work. But it makes you wonder. It's like you need to have this shit sorted out like ahead of time. You know, like it's not good to have this shit kind of blow up a week before your big show.
His pull-out game is strong style.
Well, you know, maybe it's a thing where maybe Pac didn't expect to be the champion for as long as he's been at Dragon Gate, and so now it's like it's gotten kind of more pressing. But that was a big gamble to take. You know, they did go double or nothing on Pac fighting Hangman Page, so to speak.
It turns out it's a thing.
And people were talking about when they wrestled in England, like the make good, like, oh, that's how you know it's a work. Like, no, they're just doing business. There's a difference.
Come on,
Like,
pin.
As far as like, here.
Oh wow!
So you know, so to show you that. Yeah, they just put out the Pac and Page match earlier.
Two, three.
That's like it's
the one frame 3.
It's so interesting how it's like that's twice now in this we've been playing, and like we get the guy down to the bottom of his meter, we pin him, they kick out, we hit him one more time, they fall, and then you pin. Oh, now they're dead. That's good to know.
So what does AEW mean for the NWA?
What about it? the NWA had their fucking chance, and they blew it. I still can't believe that fucking they made Cody drop the belt right after he won it.
Well, you say that, but my curiosity is, like, did that end up having to do directly with the Khan thing? Because again, remember, Khan flew Jericho to All In.
Mm-hmm.
So when they made the match, it was probably not assumed that there was any business going down. It was just a glorified indie show. One-off. So Cody would be able to do independent dates and defend that NWA title. Once it started being about having a company, I'm thinking they pulled it off of him.
Yeah, I mean, they could have waited a little bit.
They could have, but I'm curious how much they were in the know about that.
Right. Boom. Stomp, 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 stomp. Let's see here. Come on, warrior. You will do trick after trick for the ultimate warrior.
Who wins, Kenny Omega versus Stone Cold? Like, are we talking beer drinking contest? Because then Stone Cold.
Do you think Kenny Omega drinks beer? Do you think he's a beer drinker? He seems to be a very healthy man. Just putting that out there. Come on. Come on. Ah, shit.
JR and Matt Striker commentate. I actually really like Matt Striker as a commentator.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, I hear people shit on Striker. I think there's times he's a little too ridiculous with his calls, or kind of smarmy almost. But I think he does a pretty good job nonetheless. I think he's got a lot of good insight. He made a lot of good references. Wow, shit.
Omega is straight edge? Okay, I didn't know that.
There you go. Well, there goes my silly question.
Then Stone Cold would win the beer drinking contest for sure.
Yeah. As far as a wrestling match, I don't know. Because, God, like that's a weird generational conflict because it's two totally different styles. That, like,
yeah, you know what it comes down to? Who's booking the match?
Yeah, who's going over, buddy? Yeah.
I was like, if I want this 8-year-old girl to go over on Kenny Omega, she will.
Yeah, shit.
Stone Cold never lost to an 8-year-old girl.
Stone Cold wouldn't wrestle Mark Mero. He was toxic after he lost to Sable or got powerbombed. So you think he's going to wrestle Kenny Omega after he wrestles an 8-year-old girl to blow up doll? Nah, man. Austin's old school. I'm just bashing the shit out of IRS here in the cage. All right. Climb the ladder, kid. Make yourself famous.
So it was literally just walking towards the wall?
Yeah, fucking that was a Warrior squash match if ever there was one. If they're finishers, I don't think they're finishers. I think you just beat them in submission. Kenny Omega looks like a Hollywood Hogan ripoff. That's like...
What?
That's like if you... what's that thing they do in anime where you flip the gender of the character to make them all hot?
Gender swap?
Yeah, anime gender swaps. Like if you anime gender swapped Hollywood Hogan to look like a chick, and then you put it back to the masculine filter, I feel that's what Hollywood Hogan and Kenny Omega would be. And that's not a dig on Kenny Omega. I'm saying he has some feminine features on his face. That's not a bad thing. It's a good look for him. But I'm just saying, like, I do not buy Kenny Omega as a Hogan knockoff at all. Like, at all.
Let's see. Yeah, so I have Team Drugs here with Razor Ramon and Jake the Snake Roberts. Or I guess Team DDP now.
Yeah, Kenny Omega is the son of Tom McGee. Yeah, that's another thing. I think Kenny Omega, yeah, that's more of a Tom McGee ripoff than a fucking Hollywood Hogan ripoff. I'm not saying Omega's a girl. I'm saying he's got feminine features. He's an attractive man.
All right. I end up against Bret Hart again.
Hint of a pay-per-view review after Heatwave. It will be a WCW pay-per-view.
Oh, we're doing Collision Korea. Great.
No. Thoughts on Tim Storm?
Oh, I love Tim Storm. Great guy.
I haven't seen a whole lot of his stuff outside of what he did for 10 Pounds of Gold. The last time I saw him was at NWA 45th anniversary show. And so, I mean, I'm sure he's a great guy.
Yeah, no, like that's what I gotta say about Tim Storm. He's a great guy, absolute sweetheart. And he let me hold the NWA title.
That's nice.
So I have held the NWA championship.
Oh, maybe Austin didn't like Mero because he busted his lip at King of the Ring '96. I mean, maybe, but if anything, that just helped build his legend, you know? Because the fact that Austin got a bunch of stitches in his lip had to come back and wrestle and win. Like that's a great story, you know?
Yeah. Also, like I said, I think it was even Bruce said on the podcast was like, I think it was Bruce. I think Pritchard said on the podcast that like after Mero like got powerbombed by Sable, after that came out, he's like, so who am I facing?
No, that was what Cornette told me.
Oh, that was Cornette.
I forgot how it even came up, but yeah, he brought that up to me. That's an amazing piece of insight that I never knew about. I don't know if Pritchard can confirm that. I thought we asked him that when we met him. I don't know. I don't know. But
I feel like I thought he said it on like his
I'm sure he probably did too.
Because I think he did a Sable podcast or something.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's what happened. Austin pulled rank, basically. Like, I'm not for this guy. If I got powerbombed by a girl, that by transitive property, a girl could powerbomb me, and that I don't want that to happen. What's the problem with Collision in Korea? Only because they literally just did it on 83 weeks, and it was a really good episode.
They did? Oh god, I want to watch that now.
It's an amazing.
Oh, nice! Did you see how far I went for that accent?
Oh, okay, shut up. You silly Doge. But no, what was I even talking about now? Hey, sweet Smiley Gamer found us. They were looking at the game up, and we're the only ones live streaming it. Yes! We've cornered the market! We're the only ones streaming the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge.
Why were you looking at Steel Cage Challenge? That's a better question.
Hey, the fact that anyone looked it up and found us, that's the magic right there. Ew, girl germs. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 1990. I don't want to get no cooties.
1, 2.
Have you watched any of the Dark Side of the Ring? No, I really wanted to.
I watched the Montreal Screwjob episode and the Bruiser Brody episode, but I haven't watched much else other than that. But yeah, the Bruiser Brody one is like hard to watch.
Really?
Well, I mean, just in general, the whole situation.
Yeah, the whole situation's pretty fucked.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like, how does Carlos Colon still have a company? That's kind of amazing.
Yeah, wrestling's weird, man. Wrestling's got a lot of.
All right, now Jake Roberts is in.
Thoughts on Jerry Lynn?
He's amazing. I hope that AEW utilizes him as a trainer as well.
Gina Hernandez and Von Erich episodes are great. People are saying.
Yeah. Well, I've heard. I've only known about like really a lot of the Gina Hernandez stuff because Bruce talks a lot about that in his Houston wrestling episode of Something to Wrestle, which is a great. I think it's a great underrated episode of Something to Wrestle.
Oh, V Infuso's joined the chat. He says, "Let's not forget Carlos Colon's also a Hall of Famer." Yeah, that is true. Oh, wrestling. All right. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about with Vegas. So yeah, StarCast, we're doing that Friday and Saturday. I'm going to be involved in at least one panel. We'll see what happens with the other one. That's a Friday panel, if anything.
Well, we'll have our own panel then with blackjack and hookers.
1. And we'll be selling.
2.
We'll be selling merch.
3. Drugs win.
Drugs win. Drugs win. What else? We're going to be a Double or Nothing. I've come up with some ideas for things we can do while we're there for shooting video. Metal JT24 with a $5 super chat. The Wrestling with Regret belt looks better than the 24/7 belt. Yes, it does.
But that's also a Wildcat belt, isn't it?
That's definitely a Wildcat belt. I don't know if the 24/7 title is Wildcat. I wouldn't want to put my name on that. That's all I'm saying. That's why that's such a bad fuck. Like, I hate the design, but I also just love the concept. And I'll say that again, you wore it better too. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I went on their website yesterday, actually, just kind of looking at stuff. And like my belt is in their gallery of work. It's like,
oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's like it's kind of cool. So I'm on the same web page as all the WWE championships they've made and ROH and whatnot. So, wait, what's happening? Oh, it's a demo. Okay. Oh, that's from a different song. Different game.
Now, I wonder if when they win, they have if their music plays at all.
Yeah, you'll have to tell us, folks, because
we can't hear it.
I've got the volume up of this thing, and we can't hear anything. Oh, there it is. No, that's turned up higher, apparently. That was the problem. It's very...
Oh, you muted it because you were getting tired of the title screen music.
That's right.
Oh, okay, yeah, it does have digital music.
Us slaps.
Let's go to the Jake Roberts. Oh, right.
A little drunk. This is not the Ultimate Warrior theme.
I don't think they can pull it
What is that? Can you imagine if the Warrior came out of something like this? It would totally kill his image. Good Lord. And Razor is the same thing for some reason.
What is this?
A typewriter? What is that?
Old-timey calculator?
It's a counting machine or something.
It's someone shaking an abacus.
This music is great.
For a second, it sounded like Smooth Criminal a little bit.
You never regret for making a video on Dick Foley. Or you go do that, V. We'll see how Punk show up Double or Nothing. No, I just hope not.
See, Dick Foley was part of one of my favorite independent comedy wrestling groups. They were called Gouge.
Oh.
Gimmicks Only Underground Grappling Entertainment.
Nice.
They had folks like Marty Gardner was in it as Champagne.
Where is this at?
This was in North Carolina.
Okay.
Marty Gardner was in it as Champagne. They had Seymour Snot in there, a big geek character. Dick Foley was in there. Yeah, there were a lot. Again, it was a comedy wrestling group. It was great.
Kind of predates Hood Slam.
It does predate Hood Slam.
That's crazy.
Because this was like when I first started training, like 2006 or so.
Wow. Uh-huh. It's like a slugfest. It's like beating the shit out of each other. No, you fuck you.
Yeah, R-Truth has been. R-Truth took a picture with his European Championship.
Yeah, and that's great because that's what it is. Like it's basically it's a blend of the European and the hardcore titles. Because like the hardcore title brought kind of the humor to it, and the European title gave the mid carders and the lower guys something to do. It's like, yeah, fuck, do it. I mean, the name kind of sucks, but you know, just fucking, and the belt is worse. But whatever, I'm for it. If they commit to it, then I'm all for it. Come on.
So again, it does make it more confusing though if they do it where, because it's a 24/7 title, and instead it's open to SmackDown, Raw, NXT, NXT UK, 205 Live. So does it mean the belt will go to those shows as well? And if so, those shows are pre-taped. So are they gonna?
Oh God, that's true.
So are they gonna have to acknowledge the title in some kind of weird, convoluted, out of order?
Well, I mean, we've seen the history of wrestling, like confusing title lineages, like non-linear title reigns. Like who could forget the Fabulous Freebirds and their negative 6-day run with the tag team championships? Like they literally they lost it before they won it. It's the most fucked up thing. CAWF Network $2 super chat. Oh, apparently CAWF's Hardcore Championship is better than 24/7 Championship. Okay. All right.
Okay, it does give the music. It does give the music. Wiggity wah, wiggity wah, wiggity wah.
I mean, and there's a lot of people who say it's very heavily inspired by the DDT Pro Iron Heavy Metalweight Championship. I mean, it's because it's also 24/7, and like that's a
a ladder has held it. A Hello Kitty doll has held it.
A dog has held it.
Yeah. Didn't Joey Ryan lose it in a dream?
Yeah, he lost it in a dream to Candice LeRae. So yeah, I mean, whatever. Let WWE have some fun with that. Like you don't get to like people are mad. You don't get to do the goofy shit WWE unless we tell you you can. They need more goofy stuff, man. They need to do more comedy.
I mean, it's better than like, and also I'd rather have the 24/7 belt than something that I heard was gonna happen, and I heard a lot of people saying that there would be a Legends Championship.
Yeah, well, Foley did say in the speech, though, it's like even some legends might come and challenge for it. So that means it's going to happen.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's still a 24/7 title. Okay. Oh man, I just had like one of them just laid up in the hospital, and it's like someone just comes and pins them while they're in a hospital bed.
Oh god. But you know, it's like you can have good physical slapstick comedy with this. Everyone thinks that hardcore won't happen. Hardcore will happen. It's just going to be like in kind of a sillier setting. Like we still get Extreme Rules matches and, you know, street fights and whatever. Like those still happen. So you're saying you can't have that kind of environment in a 24/7 match? Like I just don't get it. I'm disappointed Virgil didn't win the men's or women's main event. I'm deeply disappointed.
Virgil shows up and wins.
That'd be awesome. I think people would be happier if Virgil won it if Lesnar won it. Boy, I wish I had the volume down again because that audience, the crowd noise is pissing me off.
You mean the snow static?
Mm-hmm.
Informer.
Yeah. If hardcore's gonna be done like Tom and Jerry Illusions, great. Make it be a cartoon. I want that. I want more goofy shit in my wrestling.
I love the silly shit.
My favorite stuff is the silly stuff. Like my favorite.
Okay, cool.
My favorite team of all time.
Man, Bret Hart had pinned IRS with he still has some health.
That's pretty bad. But no, like some of my favorite stuff was the stuff with Kurt Angle, Edge, and Christian. Team Eck, man. Their stuff was so good. And they were so fucking funny, and they were still good in the ring.
Kurt Angle playing off of Stone Cold and McMahon.
Yeah. Don't tell me that funny don't draw money. He needs more wooden mallets. Do I really though? Yes! And if it's bad, it's easier to make fun of.
I've been hit with a mallet in a match.
Yikes.
It was one of those whack-a-mole mallets. So, I mean, still, he was hard to show that. Yeah, there's a video online called Chris Gets Stiffed, and it's just
yeah.
Or it's just me getting hit with random shit.
Yeah, and you know, I've heard this about you, where it's like you'll get stiff and like you don't acknowledge it at all. You just kind of like you're like, oh, thank you, that was a great match, and like it's like you can't be broken. It's really weird.
Yeah. People really don't like that. People don't like when they when you no-sell them. Yeah,
right.
Them taking advantage of you. Sing
the Addams Family theme of Stone Cold. Here you go. Ready? Yeah, that's how it sounded when Stone Cold snapped his fingers.
No. Here's that Stone Cold.
Yeah. Oh, the middle fingers. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be hard. Yes. A lot of coordination.
You can't do middle finger snaps?
No, that's how I do them.
Okay.
Anyway, what are we doing? All right. Ultimate Warrior and The Undertaker versus Roddy Piper IRS. That classic fucking tag team.
Oh, he's from Death Valley. I was going to say, he's not from Parts Unknown. His brother's from Parts Unknown somehow.
You see, Kane was never billed from anywhere. I thought it was interesting.
Oh, really?
Parts Unknown was given to him by, like, the Aftermags and the fans. He was never billed from a place. So there you go. Man, I can't wait to see what this this Bray Wyatt gimmick entails. We didn't see much of it.
I loved your Eric Andre tag.
Man! Yeah, that's all I thought of when like they kept saying that, the phrase "let him in." Let him in! Come on! Oh shit! Warrior takes a big old bump outside. But yeah, that was yeah. We didn't see much Firefly Funhouse this week. We saw like a bit, and it was like it starts out. We got a second verse for the theme, which I thought was kind of nice.
We're so happy that you're our friend.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, there's more lyrics to this. All right, sign me up. Come on. One day I'll get the running shit figured out. Wah! No. All right, come on, Tinker. Don't. No, why are you walking away? Fuck. I don't need hazards in this fucking match. Like, if you don't come at the right time, then you won't get the tag. You're fucked. God. Big stomping match. Get there. Nope. Fuck. Stop. Whoosh. Come on. God, the difference between easy and medium is so fucking... They're hitting a wall here.
Who will the buzzard strike first? A jobber?
A Jobert? Probably. I mean, it's just... Maybe, I don't know. He might start off hot with somebody. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
He looks like a Slipknot member. I've seen that comparison a lot. I don't know that I've ever listened to any Slipknot.
I can get what they're saying when they do that. Come on, Taker, get the fuck in the corner! You asshole!
Okay, so apparently, no matter where you are, as long as you're next to them at the side of the ring, you can tag.
Is that fucking... Okay, well,
because I saw that happen a few times. And I think I did it once.
No, fuck! Oh my... Come on.
It'll go outside. Just hit A when you're by there.
Yeah, that's right. Just A. Not directional A.
Yeah, because directional A gets you out of the ring.
No, I'm dead! No.
He's dead!
It's too late! Pick up.
IRS beats the Ultimate Warrior.
That's a house show right there. It never fucking happened. That sound. It's like I need to blow the fucking cartridge.
Let's see. See, how long have we been going? About
an
hour.
Well, after about 10 minutes of troubleshooting, we've been playing for about an hour.
Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to just randomly shoot somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, you're on the difficulty mode.
Oh, oops. Well, I don't know what difficulty I chose, so we'll see.
I think you picked the most difficult. You're just going down.
Oh, it doesn't rotate. It doesn't roll through?
No.
I was like, I prefer subdued and relax over annoying Felix. Sorry.
Oh, he's saying that Biggs is subdued.
Oh, well, yeah, but Biggs is also high most of the time.
Well, goddamn it, kayfabe kid.
Sorry, I'll cut that out.
That's inside baseball. Oh, rubbish.
Oh, God, let's see. All right. But yeah, it turns out we all have different personalities. I mean, it's one of the things about the human experience. It's kind of amazing like that. Oh. Like turns out I'm a terrible artist. I have the art skill of Michael J. Fox with an Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh.
Which is why I always hire artists to make my shirts and stuff.
Too soon.
Dude, when was the last time?
I hope there's a women's tag title match at Stomping Ground. I hope there's a women's tag title match fucking anytime. Let's do it tomorrow. God, the moment of bliss was just like a big old plate of awkward that whole time. Like, there's some funny bits with it. Like, I'm starting to like what they're doing with Nikki Cross, kind of freaking out Alexa all the time. But I feel like...
So are they going to Mickey James it?
I don't think
like not to that extreme, but...
what am I... Well, hang on. I'll talk about David Starr after I talk about this stuff with Moment of Bliss. Like, I feel that the writers are just doing a personal... Like, they're doing a contest with themselves. Like, how many different ways can we write Alexa Bliss into things and have her wrestle without actually wrestling? Like, have her imagine.
Yeah, she wasn't even on the corner. She was
at ringside drinking coffee. It's like, come on, you're not even trying to hide the fact that she's, like, hurt or... It's like, it's ridiculous. I couldn't believe that.
But you know what? She shows up for work.
That's good for her. I wish I knew what they really saw in her. I mean, she's a good heel, and she's got a unique look, but I don't know. How much longer can we go coast on that? Mickey James is a MILF gimmick on Twitter? Well, roll tide on that.
I have not really seen, let me look at Mickey James's Twitter. Because I remember when someone mentioned that, and they were for the Superstar Shakeup.
Right. Oh yeah, she's like, yeah, she wants to be the Monday Night MILF or whatever, which they totally should have done. And if it were 1998, you bet your ass they would have done that.
Oh wait, no, that's it.
Oh, okay. That's not. Right.
That's not her. I mean, that is her, but
It's not her account though.
no. Oh, that's sad. That's her. Actually, sorry. She's retweeting the stuff though. She's retweeting WWE porn.
That's so funny. You get it, you know? I push the MILF angle. Why not? Totally. Anyway,
yeah, lucky Nick Aldis. Like that's the true champion. That's the true championship he has.
Yeah, right.
His true title, Mr. Mickey James.
Oh.
He doesn't watch our show, right?
I mean,
but is it wrong? Am I lying?
It sounds like they're squeezing a fucking accordion for this one.
Oh, she has MILF cartons.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
What is the theme of Razor?
I have no idea.
What is that?
Everyone, please super chat extra hard. Yeah, Mr. Mickey James. Yeah, like I said, Nick Aldis is Mr. Mickey James. It's like if I ask the average person who Nick Aldis is, they don't know.
No.
If I ask them who Mickey James is,
well, they'll know. Razor's just the longest fucking run in the cage wall, by the way. Oh, slam right in the cage wall, yeah.
oh, is she touring apparently?
Oh.
She's opening for Big and Rich. She's opening for Big and Rich at the Richmond Raceway in Virginia this July.
Well, it's kind of cool that her schedule and wrestling's light enough she can do that. To like pursue the side hobbies and stuff.
No, I mean, hey, she has vet privilege.
Uh-huh. What would Virgil porn be called? Fuck money fucking. That's what Virgil porn would be called.
Fucking money.
Fucking money. Virgil literally just has sex with money. Because that is his one true love, apparently. It'd be a very passionate, erotic Virgil porn, like there's really into it.
And yes, Mickey James, before going into WWE, did show up in a few publications. I'm not going to link them here, but you have Google and safe
Nor
search.
am I going to reference to the fast food chain that people often compare it to. But,
what?
I'll tell you off air. Yeah.
Although I guess that would be a porn in Mickey's D.
Yeah. Not Mickey's D. That's pretty good though. I like how Stacy could publications. Hey, it was published.
It was a magazine.
Yeah. Why are half the fans wearing sunglasses in this game?
I mean, hey, you know, a spread's a spread.
Yeah, work is work. You know. Hey, she's not getting paid. She's not, paying the bills with that WEW money. She had to find work elsewhere. Man, they're just playing the bejesus out of this game.
Publications with articles. Did you remember, like, there was that part last year, oh no, it was like 2 years ago, where for like 6 months, where Playboy's like, yeah, we're no longer gonna have pornography in our magazines.
It's a cruel April Fool's joke. I'm sure some people thought.
Let's see, who haven't I been yet? I haven't been The Undertaker.
Yep.
Gotcha.
The Undertaker.
Okay.
I love seeing the meme when someone posts a really shit take or something, or a really bad tweet. I'll say, picture Teddy Long saying, just for that post play, you go one-on-one with The Undertaker.
Yeah, oh man, I can't believe how many people try to rip off Undertaker and I'm going to use the word indies lightly here, because usually they don't get work in, like, the better indies.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it's tough because, like, I think The Undertaker is a very influential wrestler. When it's all said and done, like, he inspired a fucking whole generation of, like, dark gimmicks. Whether or not they were, like, truly ripping him off or not, or just inspired by him, like, goddamn, so many, like, gothic, evil, devil characters. And, Taker's not the first one, but he's the first one of, like, he's the biggest example of this generation of fans and wrestlers. There's been darker characters before, there's, like, Kevin Sullivan and all that, but Taker's really the first one, I think, to have a lot more very immediate influence, if that makes any sense.
You think I get signed if I just, like, come back as a resurrected jackal.
What?
I mean, it's like I'm sure Don Callis would appreciate that, right?
Yeah. Do you think women will get the 24/7 title? I think they will. We'll get some ladies.
We'll get some tomfoolery.
Yeah.
It's not going to be them like winning it out. Like we got women with the hardcore. I mean, remember Super Stacy won it off of Hurricane?
Did she actually win it?
Or did Mighty Molly win it?
Mighty Molly. I think she won it. Yeah, she was definitely the champ at one point. So yeah, and Trish and Lita and Bobcat, who is one of the Godfather's hoes, they've all won the hardcore title. So yeah.
I was thinking Goldthwait.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. Oh, wait, no. I can't do.
I'm train.
Like Bobcat Goldthwait and like Gilbert Gottfried. Like there's that whole era of comedians who just had like
their whole joke was their voice. That was their whole gimmick. You know, it worked for a time. Yeah, Goldberg Taker at Saudi Arabia is going to be so fucked. The entrances are going to be longer than the match. I guarantee you.
Oh, what? Is Justice kicked out?
There's no justice.
Oh, just kicked him and he fell down.
Oh, dang, MQ is a good point. I want Stokely Hathaway to win the 24/7 title. Everyone at the performance centers chase them all over Orlando. Amazing.
That would be.
That is like, that's a Twitter goal.
Yeah, and again, I feel like this will be also like the Twitter championship.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the easiest way to disseminate that kind of video.
Right. Will WWE ever have a 6-man title? I've said that they should. They have enough. Like the thing is, like they only work in trios. It's so weird. I want to see like fucking Undisputed Era is an exception to it because it started out as 3-man and they add a 4th because Fish got injured. But like most of these groups they have is just like trios, and it's all like the Wyatts, the Shield, 3MB. What else? The Forgotten Sons. Right now. I keep forgetting the Forgotten Sons because they fucking suck. That's neither here nor there. You've got, you have British Strong Style. There's so many of these 3-person teams that it just stands to reason that you've got a trios tag.
Yeah, they've got a ring comp thing going too, but I think that's a larger group.
As well, yeah. That's yeah. Fucking, I just don't know what.
Lucha House Party. How do we forget them?
Yeah. Well.
It's like well, they're out there being the minorities beaten up by Lars Sullivan right now.
Yeah, but I mean, oh god, I don't know what is with the Forgotten Sons. I just don't. It's like, first of all the fucking same. I cannot tell you I could not tell them apart at all, except maybe for Jackson Riker. I darn sure can't tell the other two apart.
I don't even know their names.
Right.
And I watched the product.
Yeah, and it just seems like the Forgotten Sons seems to be very much like the Shield, where it's a vehicle to get one guy over, and it's Jackson Riker. The way they book them, the way they just shoot them, like video to show their footage and their entrances, so much focus on Jackson Riker, even when he's not wrestling. He's like the Roman Reigns of that group. I don't know why. I don't see anything in him, but I just see like the Forgotten Sons, and I just see, meh, don't care about them. But the one thing on NXT I just do not care about.
I did appreciate Elias going electric for Money in the Bank.
That was pretty cool. Also, that sweet-ass robe needs more love.
Yeah, the kimono.
Oh, yeah, Drew, Bobby, and Baron. Team Batty. They're a fucking trio. That's like, there's too many. Too many trios. And like, too many trios to not have a trios championship.
It's like they didn't have a tournament. They call it King of the Trios because I'm sure nobody else has that.
No one.
Absolutely no company. No company whose owner celebrates 25th anniversary in wrestling.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Gunner, it's Blake, as in Blake and Murphy, from the team Blake and Murphy, and it's Jackson Riker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Buddy Murphy's on one of the shows now, isn't he?
Well, yeah. You could have fooled me. He had the fucking promo, and then that was it. And so there's that, and like Cedric Alexander.
I forgot he was main roster. I'm like, oh, see, they immediately brought out 2055 guys. Like, nope, he's been on the main roster since the Superstar Shakeup.
Yeah, and you've never seen him. Like, that's why you need the 24/7 championship. There's a million guys who are in the back doing absolutely nothing. they need the work. Give them the work. Ah! Jesus. Come on, Warrior. You're gonna double back in midair. He's doing a heat-seeking attack. Yatta!
Boom.
Boom. Come on. Yeah, Stephen J and Neptune Man says, "Oh, titles have never meant less." Like, whatever. Okay, fine. Like, we know they don't mean anything, but but again, give the guys something to do because they're not they're not going to go up there and fight for the world championship.
And also, you know what? Honestly, it's like it's something fun. Like there should be something fun in wrestling. Wrestling should be fun.
Yeah.
Like in fact, sports should be fun. Like I don't like. I don't want somebody out there like I don't like baseball, so I'm not going to exaggerate, but on a hockey team, it's like I feel like if you're playing a sport and it just becomes about the money and the job, then you should stop doing it. Because doing that much damage to yourself isn't worth it.
Well, it's like I remember I read Jose Canseco's book back in college, and he was talking about how he would like.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about the Red Ranger, it's a thing from the internet.
Okay. Anyway, so. But all I could think is he's talking about how he would flex his guns, to show off. And people were say he was taking steroids, and so he flex on literally flex on the haters, and it would get a reaction and stuff. I'm like, you should do that. You should have heels in baseball, and not scripted heels, but you should be allowed to be out there and get yourself noticed. Have a character.
Yeah, not Kevin Owens, Terrell Owens for the Niners and the Cowboys later. Yep. Where he had a bunch of shenanigans, and you're like, oh, he's taking away from the game. It's like he's taking.
Yeah, or Chad Johnson, he would sign the football and the elaborate touchdown celebrations, which they're slowly allowing back in, But I wish you had more fun and personality in not just football but in sports. Baseball is the stodgiest fucking sport because it's all based on these Pollyanna fucking rules, these unwritten rules of baseball, and it's all it's fucking it's more archaic than wrestling. Is the best way to describe it.
You know what I'll say about baseball is I appreciate their announcers because there are only so many ways you can say he threw the ball, he caught the ball, he hit the ball, he missed the ball. There are only so many ways you can say the things, but they have to fill 9 to 24 innings. And I have a few friends who they've gone to games and they've gone to those super long games. And I'm like, that just seems exhausting. Wait, how did he get a second wind?
Yeah, I think it's one continuous meter, but it's 2 chapters, essentially. Oh man, I never know.
Neither did I.
Fucking Zordon yelling at you. 1, 2.
We still need that Joey Ryan as Zordon.
Zordon, yeah.
Zordon.
We'll pitch that idea to him. We'll see what he thinks.
And like I said, yeah, I think you're right. Give the power of the penis to Priscilla Kelly.
Yeah. The voice of the Count sounds kind of similar to Firepower, like the voice of the arena voice in that Ultimate Warrior movie, Firepower.
Man, I forgot the movie existed. Yeah, I found a Buff Bagwell movie, but we probably can't do a review on it.
Well, we gotta censor stuff.
Well, I mean, it was distributed.
Yeah.
It can be found. It can be found through a free TV app.
Oh, really? Is it?
Well, yeah, Tubi.tv, where I showed you it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's do one more match and we'll call this one good. I think we've expanded, except for doing the gauntlet, which fuck that. We've done pretty much all we can with this game. But we'll do one more for the road. Let's see here. Who's calling me? No idea.
That's a sweet ringtone though.
Yeah, GTA San Andreas, baby. We may need to change to something else, but I don't know what yet.
Why don't you just have it as your have your entrance theme as it?
Oh, as my ringtone? That'd be annoying. I hear that enough. For all the rest of drunk and Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Oh no!
What?
They're bringing back New Coke.
Yeah, it's technically still being made. It's just not sold in America. It's being sold in other countries. There's a galaxy of other sodas that we Americans know nothing about or they had it and they don't do it anymore, but other countries make them. Back me up, international viewers, right now.
Well, I mean, I know you can only get Surge at Burger King these days. Surge, it's a kick in the glass.
Was that the old ad
That was their ad campaign.
I don't remember that. I just remember it was loaded with carbos, and then like all the commercials where it's like some ridiculous competition that started out like screaming Surge, like they're racing through an alley over old couches trying to get their cans of Surge, and there's dogs chasing them or some shit.
Dude, yeah, the Kit Kat. Like there are so many different Kit Kats. Well, garlic Coca-Cola in Japan.
Well, hey, I'll try anything once. I do like Coca-Cola. He's got him in the ropes. Boom, boom, boom. He just powders. Come on, run. You fuck. I hate you. I hate you. I'll just keep kicking Sid Just or Ted DiBiase in the dick. A slam. Cover him now. Didn't Surge team with Wrath and Mortis? There's chicken Alfredo Coke in India. What the fresh hell is that?
That I actually am very curious about. Does Brian own Pepsi Man? No, that's another short, brown-haired, glasses internet reviewer. I had nothing to eat today.
You can tell you can tell the difference between me and James Rolfe because I got a full head of hair. Oh shit! No disrespect to James Rolfe. I'm sure he's a lovely man.
Wonderful family man.
Yay! Yeah, when that Pro Jared thing broke out, I saw these people responding. At least the angry video game nerd's still nice. I'm like, well, goddamn, it's like that's so weird to see people like put on a pedestal because someone else fucks up. Because that happens. That happened to me too. As I was getting name dropped, it's like I don't know. You don't put me on that pedestal because I don't know.
Like yeah, and I'm actually friends with one person that thinks you're an asshole.
Oh, I think you told me about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like so. I don't know. Don't do that. It's awkward. It's like I already feel weird when people like talk nicely about me, you know. But it's like when it's at the expense of someone else's shortcomings. I'm like, I don't know. Don't put me on that. It seems kind of unnecessary.
Hey, I'm a perpetual fuck up, but I'll own my fuck ups.
Let's see here. Manny Rose has heat with someone. Good to know. I think that we're gonna wrap this up. I'm done.
Okay. All right. Yeah. The only he said he didn't want to review Ghostbusters. He didn't think it needed a reboot. It wasn't about the women thing. And like, yeah, that was the most controversy. He's like,
yeah, it's the worst thing he's ever done. Apparently, the worst thing was dare not review Ghostbusters 2016. All right. I think
so this can be picked up for like $10 at a
Bed Bath & Beyond, apparently.
It's like, by the way, did our super chat make up for the $10 cost of this?
We'll add it up. I think it was kind of close. But, we're also thinking about, I'm thinking at least, about kind of stealing Steven Larson's idea and doing a live stream on the day of Super Showdown in lieu of reviewing it. I'm thinking what game, though. I do it for charity, like Steven Larson are doing. I still need to figure out what charity and what game I want to play. But
I was gonna say, do you have a women's wrestling game?
Is there a women's wrestling game?
Well, actually, you do have one.
I do have,
wait. Let's see.
I don't know if I want to play Romo Rose's.
Well, that wasn't what I was thinking.
It's not.
I thought you have a Japanese Joshi game, but yeah, Romo Rose, that would probably be counterproductive too.
No, the only two games that you gave me from Japan were the PS1 game. Is that a Joshi game?
No, the Japan games you just had.
Yeah, well, one of them is Virtual Pro Wrestling, which is WCW World Tour, and then the other one I have, I don't know where it is right now, but it's the and we're still rolling, folks. We're still live.
Yeah, we're still live, pal.
We're just fucking around. But no, I think I gotta find it. But it's definitely a Japanese wrestling game. But I don't think it's a Joshi.
Okay, I thought it was because I thought Aja Kong was on the cover of it. Because I thought, but
you may have shown it to me. I don't know. Play No Mercy. Thinking about No Mercy, I kind of want to try and do like all of the story arcs in No Mercy.
Oh, God.
Oh, look, Rumble this stream has closed. we did that game a couple of months ago, and I wound up not doing a highlight reel of it because it was too close to before when we had played it and we put it in the can and edited it.
And apparently we picked the same characters the second time around.
We oohed and awed over the same spots. It was like near identical. And so that, yeah, probably should. But, yeah, so I'll come up with something for June 7th. Because I'm not going to review Super Showdown. I'm kind of keeping firm on that.
Again, I did want to review the first Wrestle Queendom from Eve,
or She Won, yeah.
Yeah, or She Won, yeah, just one of the Eve shows, because Eve has their second Wrestle Queendom coming up June 22nd.
That's true.
So I thought that would be a really good lead-in.
Yeah, donate to the Make Virgil a Millionaire Fund. Yeah, let's do that.
Is that still going? What's that at right now? How much do you think Virgil has made?
I'm gonna say $1,000. No more than 1,000. If you can find it.
Let's see. Oh, all right. By Mike Jones, $1,210.
I was close though.
Price is right.
Rules not going over. I won the elliptical.
Price is right rules. The last donation was 6 months ago. A $5 donation.
Oh, here's from Nick Sexton 9 months ago. Here's $5, motherfucker. Let's set up a charity event where I can kick your bitch ass. I'll give you another $5. Go fuck yourself.
But he's still giving money.
That's the best. He still fucking gave his money. Virgil still got his money. Oh man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wrap that up. We can't top that. So yeah, this week it's Heatwave '98 is the classic review, which I still need to finish editing, and then I've got, then it's Vegas weekend. We're gonna be there all weekend filming stuff and meeting for StarCast and trying to enjoy ourselves. It can't be any more chaotic than New York was.
Yeah, it's like, and then I have to drive back to Austin. Oh,
yeah. All right, cool. Well, that was a lot of fun. I don't know what we're streaming next week, but we will have a stream Friday, June 7th. That's the first announcement I've made about that, so there you go.
Okay.
Anyway, for our Felix Finch, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you next time. Stop flipping the people off in the UK.